Hi, welcome to Swift Scents. I'm Debbie, and today I wanted to go over with you our mail call. We got some great goodies in the mail this week, and I just wanted to go over and share those with you. The first thing I want to talk to you about, we actually got this from a fellow reviewer, Scentitar, also known as Benjamin. This one is Mugler Cologne by Terry Mugler. And I hadn't heard of this one before until we got it from him. So I do like the Mugler line. So, oh wow, it's nice. It's very fresh to me. Kind of light and airy. I didn't prepare for this ahead of time, so I don't have the dry downs for you. But this is Mugler Cologne by Terry Mugler. Shout out to Benjamin Scentitar. Thank you for sending these for us to review. I do like that. I think this would be a great springtime scent, or in the summer when it's a warmer weather. It's kind of a yellowish green juice, so that's kind of interesting to me. A little different bottle than how the other Muglers are, but it does still have sort of an etched in the glass there. Very nice fragrance. A little bit musky too. I'll have to give that a wear test. This is considered to be, I want to say unisex, but yeah, that is considered a unisex fragrance, so a man or a woman. It's citrusy, but it's not a floral fragrance, so it's not going to be overly feminine. So I think this would be good for a man or a woman. Again, summertime scent. So Benjamin, thank you for sending that to us to review. Appreciate that. The next one he sent us, this is just a decant, and this is Oroville. When I looked it up, it said Shooting Stars, Oroville, and this is by Xerjoff. And I had not tried this fragrance before either, but I do like the Xerjoff house, so very, most of everything I've smelled from them I've really enjoyed. Wow. This actually kind of reminds me, it kind of reminds me of my childhood. I don't know if it was a fragrance by something similar to a fragrance that my parents used to have, but it does kind of take me back. And it's interesting how fragrances can do that for you, right? It's kind of light and airy, but it's a clean scent too. It's a little bit vanilla-y, but also a little bit tobacco-y. This is an interesting combination. It's not really any one thing that I can put my finger on and say, oh well, it's a floral. Oh, it's a it's not something like that. There's a lot of different notes that I'm picking up in here. It's very interesting. I have to give that a wear test. Again, this one compliments from Benjamin Scentitar. Appreciate that. Thank you for sending this to us. I'll have to give this a wear test and see how that works out for us. I do like the fragrance just from the opening, so I think that'd be very nice to try out. Again, that's Oroville Eau de Parfum, and that's by Xerjoff. Benjamin, thank you for sending that to us. Appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't already, get over there and check out his YouTube site, Scentitar. Give him some likes and subscribe. He's got some great content over there. The next thing we got in the mail, and this is more of a cheapie, I guess you'd say. This is by Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying it on this side. Amber Oud Gold Edition. I love the presentation for a cheapie. This is really nice. Looks like this. Now this one, I'm told, is supposed to be similar to Herba Pura by Xerjoff. The front of the bottle has this like metallic gold, but then the back is the clear see-through glass. It's very interesting, very nice, and that actually does appear to be metal fused onto the glass. So I don't think we paid very much for this. I mean, not cheap in the sense like $15, $20 cheap, but I think more like $30, $40 I think is what he paid for it. Something along those lines, maybe a little bit more, but it's not niche by any means. It's not like one of the $400, you know, Creed fragrances. So this is, I'm told, to smell like Herba Pura by Xerjoff. So let's go ahead and give that a test. We had a sample of Herba Pura, but I think we've gifted that, or it's been rehomed. So I don't have that for a straight up comparison. I'm going to need to get me a bottle of that. Clifton, send me a decant. So it's very fruity, and Herba Pura is a fruity fragrance. So from memory, it's been a while since I smelled that. That's in the right direction. Yeah, so it's fruity, but it's also kind of woody, musky a little bit. Man, I need to get me another sample of that Herba Pura to compare, but I do think this is headed in the right direction. I do remember that as being, you know, a fruity, melony kind of scent, smooth with some vanilla and musk in there. So I think this is very similar DNA. I'd have to give it a wear test too to see how long that lasts in the dry down, but I'm liking the opening. So that is Alharmine Amber Oud Gold Edition, and again, that's supposed to be a clone of Xerjoff Herba Pura. I really like the presentation for this, and we did one for Aventus clones, and their version of Aventus, which is La Venture, was tied for the top of the 10 different ones that we tried as being very close to Aventus. So I'm thinking hopefully that's probably in the same, along those same lines, and that it will be a very good replica as well. The next one I have here, and we got this from Fragrance X. This is supposed to be another Aventus clone, so I'll have to do maybe a side-by-side on that one in another video. But this is Avalon Parfum by Jean Riche. And I actually do have a couple of women's fragrances from this same house, and I really like those. They have a long longevity. They're very rich. Those are warmer scents. One's called Velvet Lush. So I really like those. So I'm hoping that this is along the same lines and that it lasts long just like those do and holds up. Now, this, I don't know if you can see, it actually leaked a little bit in the box from Fragrance X, so we've contacted them to get some customer service on that, and as you can see, this is kind of loose here. So let me go ahead and give that a test. Everything else we've gotten from them has always been, you know, quality, and we haven't had any issues, so there might have just been something with this bottle. Wow, okay, that is very fresh. It is, I can definitely pick that pineapple up in here. I'm going to say more so than what I do even in the Aventus, but not quite as much as in, say, Pineapple Vintage. But that is a very nice fragrance. I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison for you. But you definitely do pick up that pineapple note in there. And, you know, this is, in relation to Creed, Aventus, this is very inexpensive. I want to say maybe this was like $40, $50. It wasn't that expensive. The last one I want to talk to you about, and I kind of hinted that this was coming in another unboxing video that I did, plus kind of a little thing I put on my group. This is, on this side, by Yves Saint Laurent, from the Le Vestiaire des Parfums line. Comes in this nice box, and then inside, and this is a pretty solid box too, nice and heavy. We have our fragrance, and inside there, this is Cabane by Yves Saint Laurent, and we had actually smelled this at Sniffapalooza in Bergdorf Goodman. They gave us, I don't see, oh here it is. They gave us this nice little atomizer sort of lipstick type of tester, and we liked it a lot, and so we purchased the full bottle. This was a 4.2 ounce bottle. Could only find it in like Neiman's and Bergdorf Goodman, and I think maybe Nordstrom. I couldn't find it in any of the other inexpensive places like Fragrantica or anything like, or sorry, Fragrance Net or any of those. I couldn't find it there. So, but we did get a special, so I didn't pay full price. I like it. Has a nice magnetic cap that gives a good seal. I actually did give this a wear test today. I wore it at work and I got multiple compliments. It has a nice atomizer. Oh my God, that is divine. I love this. It only has a couple notes in there. Pink pepper, rose, and tonka bean. But tonka bean can kind of smell like different things, like a vanilla or other things. So it's a warmer fragrance. This is unisex, so you know, you buy this, you share it as a couple, your money goes a long way because you both get use out of it. God, I love that. So this is Caban, and I haven't added it yet, but this is going to be available for decant on our website. As far as the wear test that I did today, when I put this on probably around 11 o'clock this morning, and it is midnight now, and my husband said he could still smell this on me when I got home. I kind of stopped smelling it maybe, I don't know, 6-7 hours in. Every once in a while I might get a whiff, but he could still smell it on me, so I know it works. Good longevity with that one. Neiman's also did send me 10 samples. Let me grab these. Of all these other different fragrances, and some of these I actually did talk to you about on the last unboxing video I did. That was Atlas Garden, Saharine, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing, Sleek Suede, Six Place Saint Supplice. I'm probably not pronouncing this right, and I apologize. But these 5 are new, and I'll do like a wear test or something of these in another video. But they also sent us Splendid Wood, also from the Le Vestiaire des Parfums line, Courier, Courier. I apologize, I don't speak French. This one's simply called Trench, also from that same line, and that's Trench also. And then this one is Magnificent Wood. So 10 additional samples to try. Most of these are from that same line, so I can give those a wear. Please go ahead and put your comments down below. Maybe you've tried some of these. Maybe you know, some of these are clones of other fragrances, like the Alhermione Amber Oud. Maybe you have this. Maybe you've tried it. Maybe you have the Herba Pura from Xerjoff and you're interested in maybe a less expensive version. You know, give me your comments about that. Maybe you've tried the Avalon Parfum. I know that probably Aventus is one of the most cloned fragrances out there. Maybe you found a clone that you like better. Put your comments below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Let your friends know, and I'll see you next time on Swift Scents.